We are live. Welcome, guys, back to the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle. Nick will be here in a little bit once he's gets a spot to be able to sit and do the show from because he's got class. So he'll be here in a little bit. But we have a full baseball slate. No doubleheaders today, which is kind of nice. None that I know of. So at least we get a bunch of full games and stuff that we get to look at. But before we jump into today's slate, we'll go look back at yesterday. What went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. Quickly, WNBA 2-0 in the WNBA finals. Aces came through nicely for us, minus the 4.5. As for baseball, the day started off good. We got a win with the Philadelphia Phillies. I got the game to go over in the Yankee game. All right, that's enough winning for the day. Baltimore run line, they only won by 1. I'll get to that one in a minute. We had Seattle money line and run line, and they lose 2-0 and put up 3 hits. Cool. And then the Diamondbacks also put up 3. There was a theme of my teams just not hitting last night. So those two guys went down in flames. Speaking about going down in flames, holy crap, Oakland, what did you do? Oakland was up 7-2. That was our best bet yesterday. Yeah, they didn't want to win the game because Texas came back, scored 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 9th, and Texas ended up winning 8-5. I don't know. That was very frustrating last night. Watching that happen. So ended up being a pretty ugly, not ugly, but it was not a good night. Try to turn it around today. Hopefully, some of my teams can hold on to leads. That'd be kind of nice. But we'll go ahead and look at today's slate. Pulling up a couple of things on my computer. We'll go ahead and say hi to the chat, and then we'll start looking at some games. What's up, Twins? I hit the like button. Appreciate it, Justin. Another plus money day. There you go. Tampa Bay first 3, game 1. There you go. Toronto run line game 2. All right. Atlanta run line. Okay. Washington run line. Yeah, you had that one. Yankees over. There you go. Dodge run line. I was against you on that one. I thought Merrill Kelly would actually be able to pitch something. Minnesota run line. Almost had a no-hitter there. San Diego money line. Yep, I was on the Seattle side. All went great. So you were against me a bunch yesterday, so it makes sense that you did well. Arizona team total over. Yeah, they scored nothing. Mets run line. Yeah, they scored 1 in the 9th. Just ugly there. Angels team total over. Yeah, they scored 1 and snapped Mike Trout's home run streak. That's sad. And then the first 5 money line pushed for you. Hey, at least that one pushed and didn't lose. That's nice. I only ended up behind the Padres because I listened all day to everyone saying Seattle. Once I bet the Padres, I heard the exact opposite, but it was too late. But it worked out. No, I got you. I'm on. I bet Seattle every day, so I was going to bet them regardless. It's all right. Pittsburgh under 3.5. First 5 is all you got for today so far. Fair enough. Feeling myself out. So on. You want high volume, but I'll wait and see. I got you. Good morning, guys. Have a great day and show. You too, Dad. You have a good day as well. Yo. Good job with the Aces spread. I would still have bet them money line in my spot. The money line for the Aces, I wouldn't know if that's way too juicy, was closer than final score shows. Hey, final score shows it that way? No, I'm kidding. No, I know it wasn't. I knew it was probably about a 10-point game. White Sox run line, never in doubt. Run it back. Our best bets in that White Sox game today, so we're not going to really be discussing it. Ice X coming in with the under first 5 in the Pirates and the Reds. We'll talk about that one in just a minute. Pretty sure I'm going to bet the Chargers money line. DraftKings goes up by 7 and win promo. That's fair. Chiefs won't go undefeated. Why not get a loss on Thursday? That's a good point. I kind of lean Chiefs. I think we're going to end up going with the under in that game, but we're not sure yet. We'll go ahead and start off with this game first. Hold on. There we go. Pittsburgh Pirates, Cincinnati Reds going at it. You get Rosie Contreras and Nick Lodolo. The Reds are 150 favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Looking at the two sides, Rosie Contreras has pitched in 17 games, started 14 of them, a 5-4 record, 3.29 ERA, 79 in the third innings pitched, 29 earned runs, 68 hits, 71 strikeouts, and 35 walks. Keep in mind, he has pitched 5 times since coming back. I believe it was from injury. He's made 5 starts. He's allowed 8 earned runs in those 5 starts. So he has been pitching a little bit better as of late since coming back from injury. On the opposite side, Nick Lodolo he's been solid all year. 15 starts, a 4-5 record, 3.78 ERA, 81 innings pitched, 34 earned runs, 75 hits, 102 strikeouts, and 30 walks. And he's been solid lately. Last 3 starts, 5 earned runs on 5 hits. Last 2 starts, I should say, because that I missed one where he was supposed to come in and he didn't. So, but he's been consistent all year. But he's going to give up a couple of runs. If anything, I'm kind of leaning towards some plus money here with Pittsburgh, at around plus 135 area, plus 140. This is just not a game I'm going to go after because, to be completely honest,
stop it. Get some help.
This is a 1-800 gambler game. This is not a game I'm going to go after. Although I like the 2 pitchers, I don't mind everybody's first 5 unders. It went from 8.5 to 8, so definitely some value there probably. But nothing going for this one. Passing by the bridge. I got you. Your bro is passing by the bridge. I got you. No, Sun were only down 3 points late in the third. That's fair. I didn't really watch the game. I just checked the score at the end. Because it doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and keep rolling. Angels, Cleveland going at it today. This one's a 110 game. Mike Trout's home run streak came to an end last night after 7 games of hitting a home run in a row. Impressive. Anyways, the Guardians, this one's pretty close to a pickup with a total of 7.5. Patrick Sandoval, Cal Quantrill going for each side. Sandoval's actually been good this year. Like, he's been probably the most consistent arm minus Shohei in this on this rotation. 23 starts, a 5-9 record, which isn't pretty. 2.98 ERA and 127 innings pitched. 42 earned runs, 118 hits, 131 strikeouts, 53 walks. So he's actually been kind of consistent this year. On the opposite side, I feel like everybody's favorite Cleveland pitcher, Cal Quantrill, who always seem to win with him. He's pitched in 27 games, 12-5 record, 3.5 ERA with a 157 innings pitched, 61 earned runs, 149 hits, 108 strikeouts to 43 walks. I want to check out one stat. Let's see where he is in terms of this. Okay, he's not quite. Where would he be? He's 11th. All right. Cal Quantrill is the 11th most profitable pitcher in baseball. Ashcraft, who hasn't pitched in a while, is number 1. Bradish, Walker, Gallen, and Creamer. Interesting. But this is a complete kind of stay away spot for me. I would lean towards Cleveland, although this line just doesn't feel right. I feel like Cleveland should be a lot bigger of a favorite. at home than only being a minus 110, minus even 109 and like 109, 108 in some areas. Um, this is, I feel like this could be I don't want to say a trap spot, but I would lean probably towards the Angels at this line. I would feel a lot more comfortable if it was Cleveland like minus 130, 140. I think that's where it should be around. 110, this just seems like a spot that you should be going after the Angels. Am I going after this game? No. Um, I do have a bunch of plays today, just none that I'm going to go after in this game. We'll go ahead and put my plays in the scroller. Son would have actually won the game if they made their made half of their free throw. That's fair. Thanks for taking me off the Mets yesterday. You know your team more. It's not that I know my team more than anybody. It's that the fact that they were minus 400 and minus 160 on the run line. I wouldn't bet that on any team. So, morning, Nick. Only like 19% free throws. Hey, that's fine. Finally, broke a finals record. Hey, Aces minus 4.5. Cash it. That's all I care. Angels, Guardians, first 5 under. I could see it. Morning, like the Angels at plus money. That's fair. Morning, Nick. Any thoughts on Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and the Angels and the Guardians?
Yeah, I didn't get to either of those games quite yet. I was looking at the first 5 under a little bit between Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. I like both these pitchers, Ronstein Contreras and Lodolo. Both have been pitching pretty solid as of late. I like these early game unders as well. So I would probably lean towards that. It's the first 5 under 4. I kind of wanted a 4.5, but I guess a 4 would be okay for this one. So that's kind of where I would lean there. No run first innings minus 160. So definitely not looking at that. It'd be probably a lean towards the first 5 under 4 with Contreras and Lodolo. I don't know if I'm going to eventually get to it or not.
That's fair. Then we'll go ahead and jump into this next game.
Yeah, we have the Houston Astros. They are at the Detroit Tigers here. This line's actually dropped a little bit since you've typed up these games. The Astros are now down to minus 203, 205 range. So that line's dropped about 20 cents with a total of 8. Let's take a look at the weather here in the Motor City. Let me get all this updated. I'm prepared. All right. I just needed to update the screen or the page. 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 77 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Looking at the pitchers here, we have Joey Wentz and Christian Javier. Don't know how much Joey Wentz has pitched as of late.
I'm pulling it up now.
I don't know if his stats
are he's pitched once. He's pitched 6 2/3 innings.
That's pretty well.
No earned runs, 2 hits and a walk, 5 strikeouts. Other than that, his other 2 appearances were in May.
Granted, it was against Kansas City. So, looking on the other side, though, Christian Javier with a 2.49 ERA, 0.95 whip, 11.72 strikeouts per 9, which is 32%, 3.55 walks per 9, a 182 BABIP, a 375 FIP, and a 3.30 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money's coming in on this game and all that, because this line has dropped 20 cents. Let's see if there's a reason why this has dropped 20 cents. We have 84% of the tickets and 84% of the cash on the Astros, but yet this line's dropped to 20 cents. Actually, it opened up around minus 250 last night, and it's dropped around 45 cents. Interesting there. 78% of the tickets are on the over, but 74% of the cash is on the under in this game here. Let's take a look what that under is. Wow, that is extremely juiced. I wanted to play this first 5 under, but not at minus 127. That's kind of a little much, you would think, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
That would be my lean in this game, is maybe taking a first 5 under or taking half a run with the Tigers in the first 5 at plus 125. I could see this being a little bit of a lower scoring game. Obviously, I had the first 5 under in this game last night, and it did not go well. But I would lean towards the Tigers first 5 taking a half a run, and I would lean towards The first 5 under. Don't know if I'm going to get to either in this game.
Yeah, I'm not touching this game. They did a good job at pricing me out of this one. Hold on. Christian Javier. That's who it was on the Houston side. Houston's getting close to clinching the division, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe
Only one team has clinched the division, and last night that was the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Also, one tidbit is yesterday after their loss, the Detroit Tigers have been eliminated from playoff contention.
All right, so I mean now they're officially going for spoiler.
They're officially done.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't go after this game. I believe it was too juicy for. Yeah. Astros run line is -143. Yeah, no, thank you. Not touching that one at all. This one's a complete pass.
Yeah, and there are 4 teams with full line value. Earlier this morning, the Detroit Tigers were one of them. Now that the line has dropped to a +190 full game, the projected line for them was 172. So there's only 18 cents of value now on them. This morning when I typed up the teams with full line value, they were +204. So I think if you wanted to bet the Tigers, I mean you still can at this price, but you may have missed your number.
That's fair. I had the Mets under the total yesterday. Yep, there you go. Great call on Aces to blow them out. Yeah, that was. I mean, they won by a chunk. It was nice. First 5 Phillies under 2.5, 4.5.
4.5.
I could see that. Which one? They get Gibson.
I will never talk you off of Miami unders.
Correct. I'm thinking Pirates plus money again.
I was leaning Reds -1.
I was leaning.
Stop it. Get some help.
I do want to make a move on that game with that first 5 under. I just don't know if I'm going to or not.
Jones over 14.5 points cash. There you go. Morning to the only Twins I support. Haha. The White Sox. What's up, dudes? What's up, Tate? Yes, go White Sox. Hopefully they. I'm really hoping they win the division. What's happening, bros? What's happening, Super Troop? Alyssa Thomas missed her point total by 1. She missed about 20. That's what I was looking up. Let's see the box score. It ended up being a 14-point game. Free throws. The Connecticut Sun went 14 for 21, 66%. And you're saying Thomas missed 1 free throw. Unless I'm missing something, Thomas missed 1 free throw. FT is free throw, right? Yes.
Free throws.
He missed 1. Jones missed 4. So I don't know. We'll see. Toronto, Tampa under. Is it a day that ends in Y now? Yeah, Baltimore, Seattle, Toronto, Tampa. I got Tampa in my card now.
I've only locked in 2 picks for the day.
Yes, Giants. First 3 under in the Reds. Why are you doing first 3s? I don't understand that. Whatever. Good luck.
Hey, if you want to play an under, limit to as little innings as possible, I think.
It's run line or nothing. That's fair. But the run line for Houston is -143. There you go. Pretty sure the line is going to flip on the Vikings-Eagles game. I would bet Vikings plus. I like the Vikings too.
I'm going to wait then. I'm going to wait and hope it flips. I'll take the Eagles at plus money. Absolutely.
Also, Nick, digging the Chargers money line tomorrow.
I'm already on the under 54.5. I've already locked that one in. Yeah, prime time under. I'm going to keep preaching those.
I think the under is the play. I like Twins today and White Sox. Twins are against the Royals. I have a play I like the over in that game. White Sox game has our best bet in it. I don't know, man. We'll see. No, I was just looking through the box score, Joe. I mean, I don't know. What am I missing? Fun time midday bet Reds minus 1.5 at plus money, half unit to start the day. Hey, Tate.
Stop it. Get some help.
There
If
you
you're
go.
going to get action on this game, bet the under. I think that's what I'm going to end up landing on.
There you go. All right, we'll go to this game, which this one has our best bet in it. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check out the EarleSportsBets.com website. You can get a week pass for $49. I only recommend, me and Nick already put up our plays for college football. Jump on it as soon as you can before the lines move, because that's where you're going to make your money is beating line movements. We put up all of our plays there. So go ahead and check that out, EarleSportsBets.com. $49 week pass. NFL at checkout, 20% off. So $39 for a week. We put out 39 plays just over the weekend. So it's less than $1 a play. Have fun. When some of the other cappers on the site will end up doing, I mean, we have to do it's like 35. Some of them do like $50 a play. We're doing $39 for a week. Come on. Vikings plus money. Yes, I like the Vikings. I do not like the Eagles, but me and Nick are arguing about that one. So, Twins over, can't argue. That Orioles win. Yep. Rays to win again. Yep. We'll go to this game, Nick, though.
Yeah, this one's caught my attention a little bit. The Atlanta Braves are at the San Francisco Giants here. The Giants, the Braves are minus 123, minus 125 favorites in this game with a total of 7.5. Let's take a look here at the weather here in San Francisco. This is a 12:45 start time for San Francisco, by the way. Charlie Morton, Carlos Rendon, 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 60 degrees, 0% chance of rain, more of the norm. Charlie Morton, 3.34 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, 11.83 strikeouts per nine, which is 33%. 3.03 walks per nine, a 266 BABIP, a 423 FIP, and a 3 SIERA. On the other side, Rendon's been really good. 2.86 ERA, 0.99 WHIP, 13.98 strikeouts per nine, which is 39%. 2.86 walks per nine, a 298 BABIP, a 199 FIP, and a 2.43 SIERA. Looking at where the money's coming in on this one here, we're seeing 67% of the tickets and 85% of the cash coming in on the Braves. This line's moved about 6 cents from that 115, 117 range up to 123. 60% of the tickets are on the over. 84% of the cash is on the under. This line is not really moved too much, but that's where I'm looking in this game here. Early start time. It is a 3.5, but I'm going to take the first 5 under 3.5 here with the Braves and the Giants. I like the way that both these pitchers are pitching. Morton has been much better since the beginning of the year. I remember Morton was a straight fade in the beginning of the season. Now he's actually been pitching pretty well. And Carlos Rendon is the best the Giants have at this moment. So I expect him to go out here, give me 6, 7 solid innings. All I need is 5. And this is a early start under for me. First 5 under 3.5. I'm going to add that to my card. That was one I was eyeing down a little bit.
It's getaway day, especially for Atlanta. They get the Giants today. They get a off day tomorrow, and then they get to play the Philadelphia Phillies. So this is a kind of a last day of the what do they have? It's 5-game out west road trip.
No,
it was a short little
7.
out west road trip.
It was 2 against Oakland, 3 against Seattle, and 3 against San Francisco.
That's right. They had Seattle as well in there. My bad. So, and then they come home. This is a getaway day. I like Rendon. I think he shuts down the Braves today. I do think it's a low scoring. I think it's like a 3-2 type of game. I like the Giants to finish off the series win. Getaway day, because what do the Giants go to next? The Giants get the day off tomorrow, and then they get 3 against the Dodgers. So, I mean, they're already eliminated, whatever, but it's still 3 against the Dodgers. Give me the Giants today.
I don't mind that. I leave them on the side.
Look at how many. Yeah, Bonner went 1 for 9. That I'll give you. An 0 for 3 from 3-point line. That I'll give you. Mets gets Cubano just wants to get like timed out or something. I've moved past last night. Sounds good. Sun gets swept 2 tomorrow. I agree. What's the spread on that one for tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Oh yeah, Aces -1.5. Let's run it. Yeah, I will gladly take the Aces to finish off the series tomorrow. I low key like the Braves to go over the total. Kind of 7.5 is kind of low. I don't know. Morton and Rondon have been good, so we'll see. Nick Lodolo, lo. Yes. I just did a Angels +1.5 and under 4.5. First 5. Under 4.5. Reds +1.5. Under 4.5. +319 parlay. Good luck. Called that Yankee game yesterday 8-7. There you go. Yeah, 7-6. Yeah. I did say that on the show. I mentioned it was gonna be like a 7-6 type of game. I like the over.
I got out of there with my Red Sox first 5. I was fine.
There you go. That was first. I got you first 5. Yep. We'll go to this game, Nick, which here's another team that I like to bet.
Yep, we have the Seattle Mariners. They're hosting the San Diego Padres. Mariners are -155 home favorites, total 7.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup for this one. We don't have to worry about weather. It's in Seattle, where we're seeing Clevinger and Castillo. Clevinger, 6.08 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, 6.08 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%, 3.42 walks per nine, a 222 BABIP, a 646 FIP, and a 5.25 SIERA. On the other side, Castillo with a 3.14 ERA, 1.15 WHIP, 11.3 strikeouts per nine, which is 30%, 1.57 walks per nine, a 342 BABIP, a 281 FIP, and a 2.64 SIERA. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game here. Interleague play. There we go. 72% of the tickets and 94% of the cash coming in on the Mariners here in this one. The line has moved up a couple cents. 75% of the tickets, 84% of the cash is on the over. This line has kind of stayed put. For me, I'm kind of looking at the Mariners in this spot. Looking at it here. Let's take a look at what their -1 line is. To bounce back after yesterday's loss and beat the Padres here. You can get +1. It's having me re-sign in. Cool. You can get them +140 on the run line, -152 on the money line. Let's take a look what the -1 line is for them. It'd be, if I can type, be -105 for -1 on the what do you call it? The Mariners here. I kind of like that look. I'm going to add that to my card. I think that they bounce back after after getting absolutely shut out last night. I'm so glad I bet an over. This is why I rarely bet overs. Is I bet an over and a team total over. The team gives me no runs, and the full game gets me 2 runs. So I'm going to turn around here. I'm going to take the Mariners -1.
I just took them straight. I just took the -1.5 straight up. +150. I don't need the extra insurance, whatever. Castillo's been good. And Clevenger's been good too, but this is a game that Seattle needs to win. I mean, both teams need to win, let's be honest, but this is 100% a game that I think Seattle needs to go after. I like Seattle get the job done. Luis Castillo is kind of the main deal with me. I think he's been. I mean, he got hit up last time against the White Sox. Other than that, he's been pretty solid since coming to Seattle. I think he gets the job done. What does the wild card standings look like for the National League? All right, so they're still fighting for the. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm on Seattle. Run line +150 in this game.
All right.
Mariners run line. Yep. Reds under. Astros under. I can see it. And then we'll go to this game.
Yeah, I'm just typing in a couple plays I have bet. Because I just took a bunch of first 5 unders. So let me just type these in real quick. And the last one is a 3.5, I believe. -150. All right. We have the Miami Marlins. They are they're hosting the Philadelphia Phillies. We have the Phillies as 130 favorites with a total of 7.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here. Two pitchers that have kind of been decent. Kyle Gibson's hit or miss, really. But Edward Cabrera is someone I really like. 6 ERA, 1.79 whip for Gibson the last 30 days. 10.13 strikeouts per 9, which is 24%. 3.38 walks per 9, 4.8 BABIP, a 470 FIP, and a 3.66 ERA. On the other side, Edward Cabrera with a 3.18 ERA, a 1.13 whip, 9.53 strikeouts per 9, which is 26%, 4.13 walks per 9, a 227 BABIP, a 443 FIP, and a 405 SIERA. Taking a look at where the money's coming in on this game here, we have 59% of the tickets and 89% of the cash coming in on the Phillies. This line's dropped 135 down to that 130 range. 79% of the tickets are on the over, but 76% of the cash is on the under. I agree with the bigger bets here in this one here. I got the first 5 under 4 at -125 for these two teams. Once again, the Marlins cannot hit. And I wish I just took the first 5 under yesterday instead of taking the Phillies first 5. That was frustrating to lose. I got 5 strong innings. No earned runs, though, from the no runs scored by the Phillies in the first 5, though, which was just so much fun to see. And then they gave up 1 run, and I lost that play, which is always fun. But, yeah, I'm on the first 5 under 4 here at -125, expecting Edward Cabrera to go out and shove. And Kyle Gibson, very hit or miss, but one thing that he does hit a lot on is when he plays weak offenses, and this is definitely a weak offense in the Miami Marlins. So I'm going to take the first 5 under 4 at -125.
I'm just going to go Miami. I like Cabrera. I missed betting him last time. He was against the Mets, and I just completely, I don't know why, I just didn't go after that one. Other than that ugly kind of start against the Dodgers, he's been very solid. Now, I faded the Marlins and Alcantara yesterday because I was able to get plus money to not bet the Marlins. Now I'm getting plus money on the Marlins. I'd rather go after them now than yesterday. I think if they win, Gibson hasn't been good. I will say this is an under written all over it too as well. I could easily see this one being a 3-2 type game. But I'm going to go plus money with the Miami Marlins in this game. So there you go. Miami for me for this game. White Sox killed me yesterday, going with the under. Good luck. Have fun with that game. I like Seattle to bounce back. I do as well. Astros run line. Sure. But it's -145, so I didn't touch it. I'm not going to talk you off of it. If you want to lay the juice, lay the juice. It's Javier versus Wentz. That's fine. If you want to lay the juice. I don't want to lay the juice. Philly run line. I'm not going Philly run line. But we'll go to this game next, Nick.
Yeah, this was the only game I locked in before the show, actually. The Washington Nationals are hosting the Baltimore Orioles here. The Orioles are -140 road favorites, total of 8.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in Washington, where we have 5-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right, 76 degrees, 0% chance of rain. We get good old Patrick Corbin taking on what is Tyler Wells, and then the primary reliever will be Austin Voth. Sorry about that. Let's take a look at the pitcher stats here. Wells has been terrible. He hasn't pitched too much, though. I believe he's just the opener for this game, if I'm not mistaken. Patrick Corbin has actually have been slightly better as of late. 3.77 ERA, 1.29 whip, 5.23 strikeouts per 9, 14%, 1.74 walks per 9, a 292 BABIP, a 506 FIP, and a 4.61 SIERA. Not really. Do I need to go over Tyler Wells' numbers? I don't think he's going to pitch more than a couple innings. They have Austin Voth as the primary guy. Looking at where the money is coming in on this game, we have 86% of the tickets and 69% of the cash coming in on the Orioles. We have 77% of the tickets and 77% of the cash is on the over in this game. And I do like a little bit of the over here. Both these pitchers have been pretty bad. I get it. We're probably going to see Austin Voth more than Tyler Wells. But one thing I've noticed here, when you look at what the Washington Nationals have done as of late, even though they're losing games, they're scoring runs. They've lost, I want to say, 4 in a row heading into this. Yeah, 4 in a row. In those losses, 3 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, 3 runs. They've put up at least 4 runs, which the team total over here is 3.5 at -115. That is a play for me. They've at least hit the over 4 or more runs in 7 of their last 10, and 2 of the games that they missed out of the last 10 were exactly threes. They've only put up less than 3 runs once the last 10 games. That was the 4-1 loss against the Cardinals. So this team is putting up runs, and Patrick Corbin's on the other side. So I'm going to take the Nationals team total over 3.5 at -115. I'm going to take the full game over 8.5 at -105.
Is today a day that ends in Y? All right, Baltimore's on my card. I got the run line. It's Patrick Corbin. I know he's been pitching better as of late, but it's still Patrick Corbin. He has the ability to get lit up. He's gotten lit up multiple times this year. He had a solid stretch of not being able to make it out of the first inning. So let's not try to sell him like he's something good. And Wells, sure, Wells is going to be the opener. He's not going to go that deep. I like Austin Voth. Like if Austin Voth is supposed to be the second guy in, that's fantastic. I'm totally down for Voth. He's been fantastic since coming to Baltimore. So I think this is a 4-2 game, 5-2 game for Baltimore. I'm on the Orioles in this one.
Good luck.
Orioles,
by the way,
yeah.
one of the 4 teams with full line value today is the Washington Nationals.
Good for you. Oh, is first to 2. There you go. Yes. Cardinals the bed. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. We'll go to this game.
Yeah, we got Tampa Bay Rays are at the Toronto or hosting they're at the Toronto Blue Jays in this one here. -105 on both sides, total 7.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather. Or my bad, the pitching matchup in this spot is Toronto. Who cares? Rasmussen and Ross Stripling. Good pitching matchup here. 1.44 ERA, 0.67 whip, 10.91 strikeouts per 9, which is 33%. 0.57 walks per 9, a 230 BABIP, a 172 FIP, and a 2.28 SIERA. On the other side, Ross Stripling with a 2.67 ERA, 0.76 whip, 9.2 strikeouts per 9, which is 27%, 1.19 walks per 9, a 200 BABIP, a 329 FIP, and a 3.07 SIERA. Taking a look at where the money is coming in on this game here, Tampa Bay and Toronto. We're seeing 62% of the tickets and 80% of the cash coming in on the Tampa Bay Rays. This line has dropped from Toronto -125 to a pick'em. We have 82% of the tickets are on the over, but 93% of the cash is on the under. This line has moved accordingly, going down from 8 to 7.5. I do like both these pitchers a decent amount. Rasmussen and Stripling. First 5 under is a 4 at -118, so I don't know about that. But I can definitely see this as a little bit of a closer game, potentially. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to pass on this one for right now with the lean towards the first 5 under.
Yeah, I'm going to continue with it. Baltimore, Seattle, Tampa Bay. And I'm just going to keep rolling with it. It's been profitable for me. Doing this, just betting them, not blindly every day. Obviously, I didn't bet Tampa Bay either game of the doubleheader yesterday, just because that was a little funky scenario. I like Drew Rasmussen. And the only way I would be able to back Ross Stripling, well, I guess it would be at home, but I'm not going after him right now. He's been giving up a little bit lately. They have been winning though. They've won 7 out of his last 8 starts, but I'm just going to keep rolling with Tampa Bay. Drew Rasmussen has been really good as of late. In his last 9 starts, he's only allowed 2 earned runs or more twice, and both those were 2 earned runs. So Rasmussen, really solid his past 10 starts, and I'm going to go after him to have another good one. Rays money line around -105.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. The Rays money line. I think that's actually a decent look. Now looking at it a little bit more.
There you go.
I like Rasmussen. He's good.
Had Dodgers, Astros, Orioles, Cardinals. Oof. Orioles to win. Yes. I was going to go Orioles in general, but -140 was just a little bit too much. I went with Drew strikeouts, thinking at 5+ +105. I think 5.
like
yeah. I'm looking at full game under or first 5. Which one most likely? Nick probably likes the first 5 under. I'm just going to go.
I will always advocate for first 5 unders and over full game.
Yes, unders. give us Rasmussen. Let's do it. Where do we go to this game, Nick?
Yeah, a team that kind of pissed me off yesterday. New York Mets are at the Chicago Cubs, are hosting the Chicago Cubs in this one here. We're seeing the Mets as -185 favorites, total of 7.5 in this game. Drew Smiley and on their backs up against the wall, potentially getting swept by a very bad Cubs team. They put out David Peterson. Cool. Let's take a look at the weather in this game. 8-mile-an-hour winds, 79 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Drew Smiley, David Peterson, 2 lefties on the mound today. Drew Smiley, a 3.25 ERA, a 0.98 whip, 9.74 strikeouts per 9, which is 21%, 2.6 walks per 9, a 203 BABIP, a 442 FIP, and a 4.42 SIERA. On the other side, David Peterson with a 4.12 ERA, 1.53 whip, 11.9 strikeouts per 9, which is 29%, 2.9 walks per 9, 421 BABIP, but 1.9 FIP, which is the second best on the slate, and a 2.83 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game. Not many tickets in on this one, 91% of the tickets and 88% of the cash is on the Mets. The lines actually dropped, but I wonder if that was just because they announced the pitcher. 60% of the tickets are on the over, 97% of the cash is on the over, yet this line's dropped from 8 to 7.5. Even though a decent chunk of the money and the cash are on the over in this one here, kind of draws my interest towards this under. The Mets offense is not hitting right now, and I can see Peterson having a decent game. He's been better as of late. You can get the Mets, Cubs, first 5 under. It's 4 at -105. That would be my lean in this game, expecting not much offense. I would also probably lean towards the Mets run line to get the job done today and avoid the sweep. That's a +112. So you're actually getting a decent price for taking the Mets on the -1.5 run line. So that would be a lean for me as well. Don't know if I'm going to get to either.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get to this game. Mets have kind of been weird lately. The Cubs are a scrappy team. This is going to be one of your biggest spoiler teams down the stretch.
Especially with all the young guys.
And the Mets just didn't take them seriously. Peterson's been great. He's been a great spot starter whenever we needed him or whenever the Mets needed him. He's been really solid. I just can't lay 185. The run line, I think it's not. Run line's plus money. I don't hate it, but I'm not going after it today. The Mets have just not given me anything. They have not been able to do anything to really get my attention. This is a complete stay away spot for me. I don't like Drew Smiley. Although the Mets do struggle against lefties, I do not like Drew Smiley. This one is a complete pass for me.
Understandable.
Do you guys ever use DraftKings? Usually I don't, but we can't. It's not legal. We don't use any of the books because they're not legal. So yes, Mets no. Mets go under again. I could see that. Let's go to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Boston Red Sox. They're hosting the New York Yankees in this one here. Yankees are -112 road or -125 road favorites. Total of 9 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather in this one. 8-mile-an-hour wind from the left to the right, 73 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Cortez and Brian Bayo, your pitching matchup here. We have Cortez. I believe this is his second start back from the IL. He has a 3.18 ERA, 0.59 whip the last 30 days. 5.29 strikeouts per nine, which is 16%, 0.53 walks per nine, 146 BABIP, a 365 FIP, and a 4.54 SIERA. On the other side, Brian Bayo has been a little bit better as of late. 3.54 ERA, 1.28 WHIP, respectable. 9.3 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%. 3.98 walks per nine, a 315 BABIP, a 238 FIP, and a 3.94 SIERA. Meh. These are just average stats looking at it. And we have 83% of the tickets and 69% of the cash on the Yankees. This line has gone down from 135 down to 125. 66% of the tickets are on the over, 67% of the cash is on the over, and this line has kind of stayed put. I'm not really looking at too much in this game. Let's take what is the line on this? Plus 113. All right, so there are 4 teams with full line value today, and this is the final one. We started with the Tigers. The Mariners were full line value. The Nationals were full line value, and we're going to finish it off here with the Boston Red Sox at full line value here against the New York Yankees. Projected line, Boston minus 112. So this is an interesting game. I'm going to pass on this game, but it would be a lean towards Boston.
I really just want to go after the over again. I didn't. The fact that the line is moving towards Boston's kind of weird.
Yeah, that interests me a lot, actually.
Cortez has been Cortez. He's been better as of late, but he's allowing runs, so he's not the same guy that he was in the beginning of the year. On the opposite side, Bello, he has not been good. He had a good start against Texas. Other than that, he's just been kind of up and down. I would kind of lean to go back to the over. I kind of wanted an 8.5, not a 9, but I lean over in this game, but nothing going for me with this one.
Fair.
Thumbs up. Yes, over. I would lean that way. But I think this is the game that I have my last play in.
Yeah, we have the Twins. They're hosting the Kansas City Royals here. Minus 195 favorites are the Twins. Total of 8. Let's take a look at the weather here in the Twin Cities, where we have 12-mile-an-hour winds going from the right to the left. We have 78 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup here in this one. Sonny Gray and Zach Greinke. Greinke, 2.25 ERA, 1.38 WHIP the last 30 days, 5.06 walks per nine, a 13% BABIP, a 1.13 walks per nine, 316 BABIP, a 4 FIP, and a 4.46 SIERA. On the other side, Sonny Gray with a 2.33 ERA, 1.07 WHIP, 9.67 strikeouts per nine, which is 27%, 2.67 walks per nine, a 288 BABIP, a 305 FIP, and a 3.43 SIERA. Take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here, where we have 85% of the tickets, 88% of the cash coming in on the Twins. 82% of the tickets are on the over, but 79% of the cash is on the under. This line has dropped from 8. It is 7.5 in some spots. Let's see on my book. It is a 7.5. I'm kind of leaning towards a first 500 in this one. I get it. It's Greinke on the road. But I see this as a lower scoring game. I like a lot of unders today, I've noticed. First 5 under 4 at minus 106 is interesting to me. Am I going to get to it? I do not know. There's a couple plays I want to look at a little bit deeper. This is going to be one of them. But right now it's a pass for me.
Yeah, no, this is the last play I got to. And yes, I know you just used I know it's Zach Greinke on the road. But I'm going over. It's Zach Greinke. And then you get Sonny Gray, which I believe is going to be – no, he pitched recently. But he has not been going up as high in his pitch count, and I don't see that happening today. He's been going anywhere from 60 to 80 pitches lately. So I can see a lot of Minnesota bullpen in this one, which has not been particularly good. And I just feel like 8's too low. I think it's down to a 7.5 in some books. I would have to kind of lean towards no, not lean. I have the over in this game. I think you're going to get a bunch of runs in this one. So over between the Minnesota Twins, and the Kansas City Royals for me.
All right.
Let's see. Top of it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get these bankrolled. Let's do it. I could see the Yankees getting over 9 today. Me too. Over again. Yankees, Bo Sox. Let's do it. Sounds good to me. Twins was an 8. Now it's down to a 7.5.
Yeah,
I would still go over.
Line's moving. Yeah, the line's moving towards the under.
I would still go over, but I guess I like pain.
This is an interesting game here. I did get involved in this one. I was involved with this game last night. I was on the right side of this one. Let's hope that happens again here. The Brewers are minus 125 road favorites. A total of 7 in this game against the St. Louis Cardinals. Let's take a look at the weather here in St. Louis, where it is 5-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 79 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Corbin Burns, Adam Wainwright, your pitching matchup here. Corbin Burns has struggled a little bit as of late. 5.59 ERA, 1.28 WHIP the last 30 days, 10.24 strikeouts per nine, 27%, 2.48 walks per nine, a 3.29 BABIP, a 3.67 FIP, and a 3.36 SIERA. On the other side, Wainwright at home, 3.64 ERA the last 30 days, a 1.35 WHIP. 5.46 strikeouts per nine, 14%, 1.82 walks per nine, a 3.33 BABIP, a 2.51 FIP, and a 4.37 SIERA. Let's take a look at where the money's coming in on this game. Another one that pointed me. It's actually kind of interesting line movement here. A little bit of sharp bets on both the side and the total. 58% of the tickets are on the Cardinals, but 59% of the cash is on the Brewers. 79% of the tickets are on the over, but 72% of the cash is on the under. I did land on the under 3.5 in this game in the first 5 innings at minus 115. I like Corbin Burns. I get it. He's been struggling a little bit as of late. And I like Wainwright at home. And we just saw a massive score last game, considering the Brewers put up 8 runs, which is very rare. I could see that coming back down to earth this game. So I'm going to take the first 5 under 3.5, expecting Corbin Burns and Adam Wainwright to go out here and shove. So first 5 under 3.5 for me.
There you go. This should be, I want to call it the game of the night.
Be a lot of fun, yeah.
Yeah. Adam Wainwright versus Corbin Burns. This game's close to a pick'em. Yeah, 125. It's pretty close to a pick'em. I can't get after anything in this game. I think this line's probably about right. This should be a good game. I'm not going to touch this one, though. Maybe lean towards the over. I will say that. Just because Adam Wainwright, Patrick Corbin, this just seems like an obvious under that it would go over. That's just where I'm looking at. I'm not betting it. That's just kind of an interesting spot for me. Baltimore money line. I would have to run line it. What is it sitting at right now? 138. I would have to run line it. That's just me, though. Baltimore, have to run line it. Seattle, have to run line it. White Sox, run line. Our best bets in that game, Houston, run line. That's a minus 140. 143. I can't bet that one. Give me Wayne Poo. I'd be all right with the Cardinals. That's fine. Brewers line has moved from 7.5 to 7 for some reason. I could see that game going over. Not sure why. Because it looks so easy. But that's, it's whatever. Correlated parlay. Cardinals in the first 5 under 3.5. I could see that. Brewers fave now. Cardinals opened up as fave. Did they actually?
I believe so.
Okay. Oh, yeah, 2 games left, and one of these teams pissed me off last night.
Yeah, I was lucky. I got in and out in 5 innings, and the Athletics took care of business for me. The Rangers are minus 155 home favorites with a total 8.5 in this game. We'll take a look at the pitching matchup here. J.P. Sears and Dane Dunning. Sears a 4.50 ERA, 1.75 WHIP, 5.63 strikeouts per nine, which is 14%, 3.75 walks per nine, a 3.65 BABIP, a 5.83 FIP, and a 5.17 SIERA. On the other side, Dane Dunning with a 5.61 ERA, 1.71 WHIP, 7.01 strikeouts per nine, 17%, 3.86 walks per nine, 346 BABIP, a 561 FIP, and a 4.69 Sierra. Let's take a look at where the money's coming in on this game here, as we are seeing 57% of the tickets coming in on the Athletics, but 59% of the cash coming in on the Rangers. 75% of the tickets are on the over, 80% of the cash is on the over, and it's moved from 8 to 8.5. Let's take a look. My bad. Let's take this one's a pass for me at the moment. I'd lean towards maybe the Rangers -1 at home. But this is a spot here where I'm going to completely pass.
Yeah, no, this one's. I liked Waldichuk yesterday. I do like JP Sears. I will say that I like him over Dane Dunning. But this is not a spot I want to back these two teams in. You get the A's who are 40 games under 500, and you get the Rangers who are 18 games under 500. I believe the Orioles are eliminated from playoffs. I believe the Texas Rangers are on their way. Two teams I just do not want to go after today.
Yeah, this is a simple pass for me.
100%. Smash the like button. Go Jays. All right, against me there. Go Nationals. Against me there. Red Sox.
I don't mind that.
That's fine. Also, Cubs and All right, he's going to go put in timeout for 5 minutes. There you go. Getting wild with Terry. For 5 minutes. Love you, Terry.
He asked for it. He
did. I like that one. There you go. I took the Rangers over, and it went way, way over. Got that one right. There you go. 1-800. Love you, Terry. Let's go A's. Hit that team total over yesterday. By the way, under looks good. There you go. We go to this game, which is very – this is an interesting game. Who's pitching for the Dodgers?
Michael Grove.
That makes sense. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is – all right. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks are taking on the LA Dodgers here in this one. We have the Dodgers as -125 favorites in this game with a total of 9. Michael Grove, Zach Davies, your pitching matchup here. I do not have any stats on Michael Grove because I had originally had Dustin May. Let's switch out Dustin May for Michael Grove. I believe it's Michael Grove. Michael Grove. Let's see, do I have any stats on him? I do not. I do not have any stats on Michael Grove. Davies has been meh as of late. 4.01 ERA, 1.46 WHIP. 7.66 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 3.65 walks per nine, 300 BABIP, a 527 FIP, and a 4.53 Sierra. Let's take a look where the money is coming in on this game here. As we have, there's no tickets on this game because they just announced the pitcher. But this line was supposed to be -160 with Dustin May. Now it's -125. Looking at this matchup here for me, I am really interested in the Diamondbacks at this line, because how often do we see the Dodgers at a -125? And here's why. The Dodgers celebrated last night.
Yes.
They locked in that National League West division title. So that's why you're not going to see Zach Davies here, or you're not going to see Dustin May. So here's how I'm going to approach this game. I'm going to get big plus money for this. I know I am. Let's just see how big a plus money. I'm going to get a +169 for this. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks, but not only am I going to take the Diamondbacks, I'm going to take them on the -1 line at +169. And expect them to come out here strong expect expect the Dodgers to come out flat as hell. So I'm going to take the Diamondbacks at the -1 line at +169 in this game.
I don't hate it. We might end up adding the Diamondbacks to our card on the site. And we got to keep in mind, we could possibly see a bunch of backups play today for the Dodgers in terms of their lineup.
Would not surprise me whatsoever. That's what this line suggests.
Yeah, this is a getaway day, even though this one's going to be a 7 o'clock game for them, or 6:40 game for them, 9:40 Eastern. This is a getaway game. Somebody asked for weather in this game. It's a dome.
It's a dome. Chase Field.
But this is the Dodgers officially clinched the division. I could see them sitting a bunch of players. This is a Diamondback spot written all over it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you could talk the Cubs. That's fine. I don't really care about the Cubs. They're gonna be a sneaky spoiler team. They've already spoiled a bunch with the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
Terry. You guys might not see Terry as much on the shows anymore. If he's gonna come out, Yeah, Terry, get on our good side. You don't want to get on our bad side. Come on, Justin, you too. What? Come on, dude. What are we doing? I know you're a Braves fan. That's fair, Justin. But Terry's not a Braves fan. So Dodgers over 9. I do not know about a total. I thought it was Dustin. Nope, they replaced Dustin with Michael Grove. So there you go. Dodgers clinched and are hungover today. I could easily see that. Have to leave. I have to agree. D-Cracks plus 125. I'm actually going to go put those up on the site now. Dodgers team total over. No, I cannot. We're not going after the Dodgers today. Do not go after the Dodgers today. Snake bite. Yes. Weren't the Dodgers supposed to come out flat yesterday? No. I like Merrill Kelly. I liked Merrill Kelly yesterday, which did not work out.
The
Dodgers pitched well.
Plus, this is what the Dodgers were doing last night. I literally retweeted this because it says, "Look at us. Who would have thought?" So I retweeted and said, "Literally everybody. This is surprising to no one."
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a surprise. It's surprising to 0. What were they? Minus 300.
If you're truly surprised by the Dodgers winning the division, you don't know baseball.
I will say, the Dodgers were the fastest team to clinch a division since the MLB has gone to 162 games. That is the fastest a team has ever clinched a division. So congratulations to them, and enjoy your celebration now. And then when you get knocked out in the DS or CS, because that's what the Dodgers do, you can enjoy that too. It
also helps that their entire division's horseshit.
Yeah, it does. May even see it Mookie. That's what I'm going at. I already grabbed Arizona plus 115 on the site because that's as good as you're going to get.
I was going to say, yes, this is going to be – ready? By the time first pitch happens, this will be a pick'em.
I could easily see it. Maybe even Arizona.
You're going to have to lay a price on the Diamondbacks if you wait till the lineups are released because Betts may be out. You may see like Freeman out. You may see like all the starters out. So – there you go. It's probably going to be a pick.
I will say, I kind of hope Freddie Freeman struggles down the stretch. Because when you look at batting, that's not what I want. Where's batting average?
Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil is currently second for batting average.
He passed Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, he passed Paul Goldschmidt by a point. He's behind. Where is he? Come on. He's got a 323 and Freeman's got a 329. First half, D-backs. Yes. Hello. I want to see the Dodgers line. Yeah, exactly. That's a risk you're going to have to take. If you want to see the Dodger lineup, you may not get as much value. I feel like if the Dodgers come out and put out their full lineup, the line's going to be about the same. If not, Arizona might go up to 120, 125. It's not a big deal. If the lineups get announced and all of a sudden Freeman's out and Betts is out and Turner's out, and like if they start using a bunch of bench players for today, this line's gonna be a pickup.
That's legitimately what I'm expecting here. I'm expecting at least 2 between Betts, Freeman, and Turner to be out. At least 2.
Correct. Probably Diamondbacks first 5. Yes.
Especially on a getaway day.
Exactly.
This is a 4 o'clock game right now. It's a 7 o'clock game for them.
It's still a getaway day for them, so we'll see. But this is not a Dodger spot.
Absolutely not.
And as for a total, I really can't go after anything for a total.
And I'm going to be doing the same thing. If the Mets clinch the division, I'll bet against the Mets the next day. If the Yankees win the division, I'll bet against the Yankees the next day. Whenever anybody clinches, and for the wild card teams, whenever they clinch a playoff spot, I'll bet against them the next day. So that's just something you do. If you're seeing them celebrating champagne, all that fun jazz, you fade them the next day. That's just the way it is.
Took the Dodgers under. Hey, you took them yesterday. That's good. That's good work. That's all the games for today, Nick. We'll go ahead and pay some bills and all that good stuff before we head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. We put this out, $49 for a week pass, $39.20 if you use the code NFL at checkout. All of our college football plays are out. We have 16 of them out. And we're going to add more eventually throughout the week. But we have our plays out for this week. Jump on it now before the lines move like crazy. We will be doing some free pick videos on some of the plays. Yes, but keep in mind, lines will move. This is the best opportunity to get the best lines on those games. Also, it is college football season. It is NFL season. MLB playoffs are almost here. NHL and NBA are just around the corner. Whenever you go and get tickets, SeatGeek, ESPN checkout, $20 off your first purchase. I think it's a good spot for it. Go to a little bit of recapping. Giants, money line. Seattle, run line. Miami, money line. Baltimore, run line. Tampa, money line. Over in the Kansas City game for me. Nick?
Here we go. All right. I'm running with the Nationals team total over 3.5 and the full game over 8.5. I like the Giants, Braves, first 5 under 3.5. We're going with the Reds and the Pirates. I did add that first 5 under at -105. Tigers, Astros. I added the first 5 under 4.5 at -127 there. First 5 under 4 at -125 with the Phillies and the Marlins. First 5 under 3.5 -115 Brewers and Cardinals. I got the -1 lines for the Seattle Mariners, which is a -105, and I took the Diamondbacks at -1 at +169.
Right on. I feel like my most confident bet today. Astros, a -145 run line. Have fun with that. Astros, Diamondbacks parlay. I would be all right with that one. That one's fine. Really looking at the Titans +10. Bills, yes. That's way too many points. Yes, I agree. And we are against the Titans. We think the Titans are going to be an under 500 team this year. I think they have a shot to outright beat the Bills.
And it's the style of offense they play. We'll go over this eventually.
We'll go over that one in another video. That the Titans at plus at least 10
that's a Monday game.
Will be a circa pick. So there you go. But Nick, wrap it up for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck today.
It's a 10.5, Terry. But
I know he's probably taking an alternative spread.